Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Fittingly, we have something that should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to brave the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Gonna run it. It's Scott. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Scott. Picks up the 1st down. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, North Carolina State! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Move the tight end. Running inside. It's Valentine. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like, the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big 3rd down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
To throw, it's Hauser. Finds the tight end.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Right on the money. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Makes the catch. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll run it. It's Scott. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Run inside. It's Valentine. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back and try to slow him down and cool him off.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Hauser. Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Hey, 3rd down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Illini.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Snow. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Takes a handoff. It's Scott. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Right back to it. There's a crease. Got enough for the first. Inside the 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, NC State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Running inside. It's Valentine. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Valentine. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got a man, it's Perry. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Looking down the middle. It's caught. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind them. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it to the up man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Finding open areas. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Zings it complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now a touchdown Fighting Illini. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone, it's Snow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Hauser. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Gets the back moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
They believe in a large 4-down territory, and they go for it on 4th and short from the 47. Motion from the back. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Scott. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. And that, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Running the red zone, it's Scott. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Great job by the back on the option.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. The run inside. It's Valentine. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football. And
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a...
Makes a grab and room to run. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, it's a reverse. Got a little grass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be interesting to see how the defense is going to try to defend these jet sweeps moving forward. They've got to have bodies in the perimeter of the field with their eyes looking at these receivers in motion because they can hand it off to them at any time.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback...
He caught it! Touchdown, Illinois! And the comeback is on!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 27, set to advance on the football.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the run, it's Gauze. Brings into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Bailey. Flips it out on the screen. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And with the pick 6. Touchdown Illini.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
NC State 28, Illinois 26. Number 27, set to kick this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Looking for room at the 40. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Looking for space. It's Valentine.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Give to the back. Snowed under by the defense. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And I love the run call here because this offense does not have to panic yet. Like, there's still plenty of time left in this football game. Stay patient, stay true to who you are as a team, get some 1st downs, move the ball down the field. You can't get it all back in one play.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Running inside. It's Valentine. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Got his man on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The inside handoff. And he'll be brought down.
got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to throw on third down. Got him downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Hauser. Setting up the screen. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. And he got it! And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the 4th quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, finding Illini. The defense does the work itself with the pick 6.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Snow. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Illinois uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, out of space. Inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, it's nice to be a quarterback when you can throw it to guys like this. They have so much speed. You spit it to him really quickly on the perimeter, and boom, next thing you know, he's 20, 30 yards down the field, making huge plays for your offense.
A two-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the fourth quarter. Trying the run, it's Scott. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
And guys, as big as that touchdown was, they have to try to pay it off with a 2-point try to tie the game. Powers forward. He's not going to get there. Running and trying to tie this game up late, and the defense is able to stop it. 30 seconds left on the clock, and their last gasp will come down to getting this onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.